up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to HIIT Cardio. HIIT Cardio is a fast-paced, cardio-based workout style, one of my favorite training styles we share here on the team plans, and I recommend doing it 1 to 2 times per week max. That is how effective it is. That is how hard I want you to be pushing the intensity here. While we're all about working smarter, not harder on this channel, that doesn't mean that we don't have to push when it's time to bring the intensity. The idea is that if we structure our workouts correctly, we structure them smart, we don't have to work as hard in the long run. You don't have to feel like you're working so hard for so little results. We work hard, we rest hard, we get results more effectively. All right, that's the whole idea. So the way today's workout's gonna work is we're gonna have 10 exercises, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, repeat for 2 rounds, 20 minutes total. All you will need is yourself, your body, a bit of room to move around, as well as your optional team band, which you sold us out. You snatched these up again, which is absolutely crazy. So we do have a restock on the way. That's what you need to know. These are optional for this workout, but if you haven't had a chance to grab your team band, I'll put a link in the description box down below to join the waitlist so you will be first to know when they are ready to go. Otherwise, if you're ready to get started, make sure to shoot me a thumbs up and let's get into it. Getting into our first exercise, we're gonna be starting with a touchdown switch to drive. So as you can see, I've got my leg team band about mid-thigh. You're not gonna want it too low because this is a tough exercise. So turning to the side, feet butt shoulder width apart. We're gonna start by shifting our weight to the left leg, sitting back at the hips as we do stepping that right leg back. As you continue to sit back at the hips, just let those fingers graze the ground or completely come to touch down on the ground. From here, we're going to come through to that drive by thrusting those hips forward, drive. Lower it back down, here's the switch. Jump or step your feet like that, and repeat. So when we speed this up, it's going to look like this. Okay, now if you're not comfortable with jumping, whether that's because you're in an apartment, you're trying to be quiet, you're not quite ready for it, don't worry, we can step it, okay? So it's the exact same thing. Here, 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 step, step, plant the hand, drive it through. Okay, we can completely make this work for you. The key is that you feel comfortable pushing intensity without worrying about safety or injury. So modify if you need to, because we are off in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do this. What a way to start our workout. All right, next up what we're gonna have is a rotating bear push-up. So taking it down to the ground, getting on the hands and knees, flexing those toes, pushing them into the ground. We're here in the bear, push up, so those knees touch the ground. Then when we come up out of that push-up, I want you to do rotate, push up, rotate, alternating sides as you go, because we're off. Feel yourself up and off the ground. I'm gonna adjust my band down so it's just above knee height, because from here what we're gonna do is a lateral power step to a riser squat. So, stepping out, opposite knee with opposite hand. Once our feet are back to shoulder width apart, bring it up onto the toes, down, repeat in the other direction. I want this fast, I want it explosive, because we're going right hacking now. we're going to be doing alternating shuffle drives. So, starting slow. Step, step, drive. Step, step, drive. Step, step, drive. Alternating sides as we go. Keeping it quick, as quick as you can. Arms moving, get that air roll again, because we're going again, all right? Hack it now. To the max, taking it back down to the ground, adjusting your mat if you need to, getting into an elbow plank. We're going to be walking up, down, side to side. So watch me now. Going from here, as we push up with one hand, we're stepping, step, 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 step. Just like that, every time your arm moves, we take a step, side to side, alternate, because we're off. Since we've started. But next up, we're doing the hinge thrust to get up. So hands behind the head, standing this low, kneeling with me. Hinge forward till we just start to feel a stretch in the top of those glutes. From there, explode forward through the hips, boom. Step, step, lower it down, and repeat. Feeling that drive through the glutes, through the hips, as we are off. Adjust my mat real quick. Then we're getting into a plank position, going from here to here, here, reach it up, jump or step it back. I'm gonna take off my band, because it's not so nice feeling on this one. We're gonna going in, 3, 2, 1, follow me, let's go. Step, step, squat and reach, jump or step it out. To lay down on the ground, not because we're done yet, we're getting there. We're gonna have a plyo hip thrust. So, back flat, right foot planted onto the ground. From here, what I want you to do is press the elbows into the ground, drive this knee up as we press down through this heel. Just like this, okay? It doesn't have to be a big jump, it can be a little hop, but I really want you feeling this through that right glute, because we are off. break it to you, we do have to stand up because for our next exercise, we're gonna be doing something a little bit simpler. Thank goodness. It's easier to focus on. We're just going fast feet. I love this one because it makes the booty bounce when we get going. And I think it's so much fun, all right? So we're going fast as we can. Stand on the balls of those feet, little steps. So we're going right heckin' now. Adjust your mat, do what you gotta do. Then we're taking it back to the ground for our second of the plyo hip thrust. So, leaning it back, left leg's gonna stay planted this time, driving this left heel into the ground, and even once you leave the ground, squeezing down through that heel, lifting through this leg to help drive up, elbows press firmly into the ground, because we are off. Exercise. So quick, let's stand it up. Let's get our towel, let's get our tissue, let's get our water, let's get our brains ready for the second round of this game. I'm gonna stand it up. I will be back with you in just about a minute 30. And like that, we're back for round 2 of this workout. I am still sweating. I'm still completely out of breath, but I want to remind you, especially if you're really struggling at this one, I'm doing the same workout as you. I'm taking the same rest as you. I'm not sneaking off, taking an extra rest so I look like I'm not struggling. Like, you see me having trouble too. So even if you're struggling, it's normal, it's okay. I'm right here with you. We're gonna make it through together, which on that note, our first exercise, as a reminder, is gonna be that touchdown. Drive, touchdown, switch. Drive, touchdown, switch to drive. Now remember, you can step or you can jump this. Depending on where you're working out, how you're feeling, do whatever works for you and allows you to maintain a high intensity. I am adding my team band to my mid-thigh. Ooh, this is gonna burn, but we are off right hacking now. Next up, taking it down to the ground for that rotating bear push-up. So hands and knees, toes flexed under. Press the toes into the ground, lift the belly button. Here, push up. As we come back up, rotate. If you can do here, great. If you can go all the way to here, even better. If you're feeling up to it, let's try it. Let's do it. It's the last time we got you for this workout because we are off right heckin' now. You know the drill, we're going to that lateral power step to squat riser. So I'm gonna lower my band a bit. We are going opposite leg, opposite arm, opposite leg, opposite arm. We have reached shoulder width, so now we're gonna come up to the toes, lower it back down. Opposite leg, opposite arm, opposite leg, opposite arm. Bring it up to the toes. Keep it explosive, keep it powerful. Lead with the knee on that step, because we're going right heckin' now. Alternating shuffle drive. Feel like this round's flying by, so remember, little step, drive, little step, drive, little step, drive. Alternating side to side as we go. Keeping it quick, balls to the feet, making that drive high. You need to about hip height. Keeping those arms moving. As we're off, in, 2, and 1, let's go. Okay. Back down to the ground. I got you up, down. So, taking it down to an elbow plank for me. You know the drill. Every time the arm moves, leg walks with it. So, going from here to here, to here, here, to here, to here, to here. You will get the coordination. Don't worry if you're not perfect. Keep it moving. Keep it tight. Do your best. Because we are off. Okay, breathe, open that chest, because next up, we are going hinge thrust to the get up. So staying down in the low kneeling, hands behind the head, nice flat back, hinging forward till we feel a little stretch in the glutes, drive the glutes and hips forward, step, lower it down, and repeat. Just like that, because we're getting going right now.
Let us remember always that the war could not have been won if the Belgians, the British, the French, and the Italians had not
Okay. All right, I'm gonna take off my band for this next one because we are going into that half burpee, step, reach. Okay, so you know the drill, we're gonna get down to our full plank. My mat is covered in sweat right now. Getting down to the plank, step, squat and reach, jump or step it back out. Just like that, because we are going, all right? Heck in now. fight for it. We're fighting for it. Taking it back onto your back, getting ready for that plyo hip thrust. Starting with the right foot planted. Remember, we're driving down into the ground through that right heel. Even once we've left the ground, keeping that downward pressure. Lifting with this knee. Pressing down into the ground with our arms and elbows to stay nice and stable. So we're getting going in 3, 2, and 1. Let's squeeze those glutes. We're almost there. I know there's sweat in our eyes, our hair's all over, but let's take it up because we get to do the fun one. We get to do the fast feet, the little booty bounce. We're gonna while we twerk it, okay? I love this one. It's so much fun, even though I'm tired. So feet nice and wide, about 2 steps beyond shoulder width apart, like that. Keep it quick, balls to the feet. I know it gets tough halfway through. Push through, because we're off. On the other side. So that means this time left leg stays planted, pushing down through that left heel, driving up through the right knee, keeping a firm pressure on the ground with our elbows and arms, okay? Because we are off. Oh my, are we off? In 3, 2, and 1. Let's do this. Let's finish strong. Yell at the room, yell at the floor, yell at me, okay? That was really high intensity, but we brought it today. I can tell you, if you're struggling anywhere near me, I feel ya. I definitely feel ya. I am in a puddle of sweat right now, so let's sit it up. Take a nice big inhale. Remember, it's easier to breathe when we are opening through the chest. We're not just collapsed forward. Do whatever you need to do to get comfortable. Something I did want to talk about at the end of today's workout that I've been getting more and more questions about, especially when I cross-post these workouts to Instagram, is, holy heck, how do I move that fast? Am I supposed to move that fast? Are you doing the workouts in double time? Are you editing these funny? What are we doing? How do I get to move like that? Right, so something I want to reinforce. HIIT stands for high intensity interval training. That means, as I encourage you, every interval is short, sweet, but I need you to push your absolute max intensity during that time. So the speed, it's not really a set speed that I need you to move at, it's more about your intensity. What feels high intensity for you? That might mean you move as fast as me, that might mean you move faster than me or slower than me, or whatever intensity makes sense for you, right? It's high intensity, not my intensity. As much as I'm here to demonstrate the exercises, hold you accountable, do these together, and I love doing that, I really don't want you to ever feel discouraged by what you see on screen or what you see other people doing, right? This is your journey, and with these workouts especially, depending where you're coming from, they can either be very discouraging because they're so hard and they make you feel like you're not fit, or they can be very encouraging if you stay focused on yourself and focused on how you feel and how your fitness is improving. That's what I'm gonna encourage you to do today. That's what I'm gonna encourage you to do for every other day that we work out together. This is your journey. You can only progress from where you are at now. So as much as I want you to follow me, I want you to work out with me, I love working out together, remember, it is ultimately about how you are feeling and how you are progressing. So I hope you enjoyed today's workout. If you did, definitely shoot me a thumbs up. Maybe let me know what your favorite exercise was. I really liked that first one because it was a little bit tricky at first to get like the coordination of the switch to the drive. But once I got it, I got in such a good rhythm and I felt so powerful and so fast. So let me know down below. Otherwise, thank you for working out with me and I can't wait to see you in the next video.